What's up guys, back again with another video. I know I've been saying this a lot lately, but I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading consistently. That's on me, that's my bad. I'm trying to do the best that I can. I'm sorry, it's just I get lazy. I'm trying to force myself to make videos, but you know how it goes. But guys, so things have happened since the last time I recorded. Last time I recorded was the whole Mental Health Awareness Month announcement. So if you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. I will leave a link for it right here somewhere. But I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Warriors, guys. Now, I understand not everybody on my channel is a Warriors fan. There's some Laker fans, there's some Cleveland fans, there's some Laker fans. Again, I don't know what the hell I'm saying, but there's a whole bunch of different fans out there that watch my channel, I'm assuming. But for the most part, I'm a Warriors fan. Everybody that I know is a Warriors fan. So living in Oakland, it's kind of hard not to be a Warriors fan, to be honest with you guys. The whole city the last, I don't know, 5 years has been Warrior crazy. We've been on this huge run over the last 5-6 years where we're on the verge of probably winning a three-peat. We are trying to get 4 titles in 5 years. We are the only team since the Celtics to make 5 NBA finals in 5 consecutive years, and that speaks a lot to what the Warriors are. Now, before I go on, I'm going to give a quick disclaimer. I am not one of those fans who claims to be, from like the original 2000s, or I've been watching since out the day I was born, because I haven't. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I haven't been watching the Warriors all that much when growing up. I watched a lot of soccer, I watched a lot of baseball, and those were the sports that had my main concern. And occasionally football was there, and basketball wasn't really on the topic of my brain when it came to watching sports. Now, does that make me any less of a Warrior fan than a lot of other people? Probably not. But a lot of people consider me a bandwagon fan, and no, I'm not going to consider myself a bandwagon fan either. I did have interest in the team when I was growing up. Maybe when I was about 12, 13 years old, that's when I started to pay attention to the team a little bit more. Because around that time, that's when Steph Curry was getting involved, Monte Ellis was still around, and we were on the verge of signing Steph Curry, and that's kind of how this whole progress came about. I mean, we drafted one big player who ended up becoming a 2-time MVP and a 3-time champion, looking to become a 4-time champion. And you don't expect things like that when you just draft a single player, but you build around them and you build this team and you get these great players, and you have this great expectation that when you build a team like this to win and win and win. So yeah, over the last 10 years, it's been great to really watch this team grow and develop in front of me, because as all sports fans, we want our teams to do good. We want our teams to succeed. We want our teams to be the best team. We want our team to be the best team around, and we don't want anybody to mess with that. Now, in doing so, being a Warriors fan is a little crazy at the moment, just because we are on the verge of winning a three-peat, and we are on the verge of winning our 4th title in 5 years. Now, a crazy thing about being a Warriors fan is, think of it like this. Think about winning the lottery, and then winning it again 2 years in a row. That's what it's kind of like to be a Warriors fan at the moment. We won an NBA championship in 2015. 2016 we lost in Game 7, and yeah, I was hurt by that. As a fan, it really sucks to lose a Game 7, especially in a championship game. So you're kind of defeated by that, and you're kind of hurt by that. But at the same time, it's like our future was really, really bright going into the next season, because we knew that Steph Curry was still going to be there. We still had Draymond. We still had Clay. Iggy was still going to come back. And we had our whole group of guys that won 73 games that year was going to come back the next year. So I had no worries on my mind. But what made it even better was Kevin Durant became a free agent. And everybody knows what happens after that. Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Steph Curry, and Andre Iguodala fly to the Hamptons. They go visit with Kevin Durant to get that signature, and the rest is history. We won a championship the next year. We won a championship the year after that, and we're on the verge for the three-peat. So that's what I mean. It's like winning the lottery back to back, because it's like you had high expectations. You got to the mountaintop. You didn't quite finish it off, but you got a taste of it. And once you know what it tastes like, it's like you want more. And then you win another NBA championship, and you're like, you know what? This is great. This feels amazing. And then you win another one, and it's just even better. Where this last offseason, we're just trying to figure out what to do with the upcoming season. I mean, we still had a good group of guys coming into the season, but we were just trying to figure out what else do we need to do. When the phone rings and Long and behold, Boogie Cousins is on the other line saying that he wants to be a Warrior. Now, when that whole transaction went down, it was pretty crazy. Just because it's Boogie Cousins, an all-star. This man is ferocious. He was on the verge of getting a pretty big contract until he blew out his Achilles. So for him to come to the Warriors, it's just like the rich get richer. Like, to the victor come the spoils. And that's what I mean when I say that it's like winning the lottery again, because you just get something else you weren't expecting, but you try for it anyways. Now, but when being a Warriors fan, of course, you do have great expectations. Currently, just because we're on the verge of winning another three-peat, and we want that continuous success because we're going to leave Oakland and we're going to go to San Francisco. We want that success to continue in a new building. It's just like in baseball. It's like you're a Yankee fan. Like, you know what to expect from them. It's like if they don't make it to the playoffs, if they don't make it to the ALCS, it's like it's a waste of a season. Same thing for being a Patriots fan. If you don't make it to the playoffs and you don't make it to the AFC Championship game, then what was the point of playing the season? So yeah, being a Warriors fan, it comes with great expectations, but at the same time, it's like you know what to expect from your team. It's like I was telling my brothers and I was telling a whole bunch of my friends the other day, it was like, what other sports team do you know of that can be down at halftime by 17 points on back-to-back-to-back games, and you're not even tripping? It's like you're just sitting there like, we're going to come back. Like, we already know this. Like, there's nothing you guys can do about it. We're going to come back. You know, the point is, like, we had no Kevin Durant. We have no Iguodala. We had no Cousins. Down by 17, you're thinking to yourself, okay, Portland might steal a game here. But no, in the back of my mind, I'm just like, this is our game. We're still going to win this game. And I don't think there's another sports team around that you can honestly say that can do that. I mean, do you think that the Yankees at the bottom of the 8th inning, down by 9, are going to like, I don't really care anymore? Like, or do you actually think they're going to step up to the plate, hit 2 grand slams back to back, and you're just like, yeah, we expected to do that? Or are you the Patriots who are down by 30 at half, and you're thinking to yourself, yeah, Brady's going to throw 4 touchdowns and we'll be back into it like nothing? Like, it's kind of hard to do that, and I understand in basketball it's a little bit different because the game is so fast-paced that you're really just going back and forth, and all you really need is a few defensive stops. And it kind of goes like that. In football, you can run the ball out, waste time. In baseball, really just throw your worst pitchers out there just to get through the game. So it's a little different here and there. But it's crazy to think that, guys. Like, as a Warrior fan, it's like it's so much fun right now. We are the most hated team in the NBA because nobody wants to see us win a three-peat. It's very hard to win a three-peat. But it's just ridiculous because we're having so much fun over here. If you're a Warriors fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about and how much fun it is just to watch a Warriors game. I've been to a couple Warriors games since Kevin Durant's been here. I've been to a playoff game. I've been to home openers, last games of the seasons. I haven't been to a game this season, unfortunately, and it looks like I'm not going to be able to make it to the Oracle's last stand in the finals. Those tickets are just too expensive, man. I don't feel like spending $500 on a finals ticket, to be honest with you guys. Once Chase Center opens up next year, I honestly think it might be a little hard for me to get in the first year or two, just because, I mean, it's a new building. People are going to look to make their money back, so they're going to be raising the prices a little harder. I'm more than comfortable watching the game from my own home on my TV, so I could care less, but I will try to get to some games this year. I will try to get to some games next year. I promise you guys to get to some Raider games this year. I'm going to try and get to another A's game sometime in the next week or two just because I've been working so much. School's been hectic, and the schedules for the A's and my job have not been mixing together this season. But I will try my best to get to an A's game within the next week or two. Guys, thank you guys again for watching this video. I know it's kind of just sporadic and I've just been throwing videos here and there, but I really hope you guys do enjoy the content. If you guys do, please leave a like down below. Please leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, share, turn on post notifications, guys, because it really does help me out a lot. I am trying my best to get more videos out there, but without further ado, guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram. Don't forget to check me out on Twitter. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. I am out.